Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to introduce, for the first toast of the evening, the best man, John Piccioni.
Hello? Is this thing on? Check. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know me, my name is John Piccioni, and I am Jason's best friend, best man, and best attribute. Of course, I'm kidding. Today, I'm only an above-average man. Jason is the best. We've got a real special treat tonight. For the past 6 months, Jason and I have been working on a choreographed dance that we're going to do right now. And we've got the music here, so DJ, why don't you go ahead and hit that, and Jason and I will do our dance. No, I'm just kidding. I think he was more nervous than Jason was. I've known Jason for 32 years, coming up here to the lake. We've known each other since we were babies. And I'm going to tell a little story here. When we were young, if you can believe it or not, Jason and I were the same size physically for many, many years. At the moment in time I'm thinking of, I was a bit bigger of a bully, though, even though we were the same size. And I pushed Jason off that very pier on more than one occasion, much to my pleasure. And just a mere 1 year later, it seemed, Jason doubled in size, but maintained that memory of being pushed into the lake. And I have been punished ever since. As everybody knows, Jason is a unique and special person, which has allowed us to become the best of friends from a young age, even when we go months without seeing each other. My earliest recollection of his unique train of thoughts, as everybody I'm sure is familiar with, was observing his sweet tooth as a child, which he's carried into adulthood. He didn't want to eat all that candy alone, and I told him that we're going to get cavities if we do. And Jason's reply to that was, well, once we get all of our teeth filled, it won't matter. We can eat as much candy as we want. And I thought to myself, this guy's a genius. And we've been eating candy together ever since. This type of thinking has translated into his adulthood also. Just a few years back, Katie voiced the observation that JC wasn't necessarily as handy as some other men in our group. She didn't elaborate, but it was clear that her implication was that this was relating to like household man-related tasks. Jason really started quietly burning over this in his head and formulated the following response. He was going to start raising bald eagles. This is not a joke. He clearly thought that was the manliest task on the planet. Do you remember that? And this would certainly quell any of her concerns that Katie had about Jason's manhood. On a serious note, I'm not sure if Jason wants me to discuss his health, but I'm going to anyway. Some of you may know that he suffers from a very serious condition called FOMO. And if you're not familiar with this acronym, that stands for the fear of missing out. And this condition manifests itself in anxiety, depression, hysteria, and sometimes even drunk texting. But this weekend is the first time that this condition cannot be aggravated, because everyone is right here participating at his side. And the most important participant, of course, is Katie. And you look beautiful tonight. Katie, I know that Jason loves you with all his heart, and I like to think that you and I have an incredible and special bond that will last a lifetime because of our unique ability to manage Jason in the various situations that make up the events that make up our lives. Jason is like a mighty ship, and we are mere tugboats, gently nudging him on course. Jason, let me leave you with this piece of advice that my dad gave me on my wedding day, if you recall. Happy wife, happy life. You, like me, will probably have the same internal eye roll that I had in hearing that phrase. Because we both know that we rule our roost with an iron fist. But let me tell you without reservation that no words now ring more true in my mind. Happy wife, happy life. I love you both, and everybody please raise your glasses to Jason and Katie. I love you guys.
That's fine. And folks, next to the microphone is the maid of honor, Kelly Brody.
The beautiful Kelly.
All right, well, when I got here on Thursday, I told John that if he outdoes me, he's dead, so. Exactly. I'm sorry, Chloe, but he's done. For those of you who don't know my name's Kelly, and I have been best friends with Bailey for the past 18 years. And yes, I call her Bailey, not Katie, so bear with me. Yeah, I'm going to start calling her Fulford around town. Yeah. So seeing that we've been friends for the past 18 years, you obviously understand that we met when we were like 5. So, yeah. After 18 years, you can only imagine all that Bailey and I have been through together. She is more than my best friend. She has become my sister. Bailey is one of the most kind, loving, and genuine people that you will ever meet. I have also never laughed so hard with another human being until I met Jason. So I finally realized that K and J were meant to be the minute I heard she was starting to collect gear. For those of you who know Jason, you know that he has an outfit and or accessory for every sport and activity that's ever been created. When Bailey told me that she had been hiking, kayaking, and even snowmobiling, I almost fell over. Bailey's my girl. We're out in the sun, reading the latest version of Us Weekly, downing Diet Cokes by the case. Jay, I don't even think she owned a pair of snow pants, hiking boots, or a backpack before she met you. You have done nothing but make my best friend a better person. And for that, I can't thank you enough. I wasn't gonna cry. You're such an amazing man, and I have no doubt that you will protect her and love her for the rest of both of your lives. And I love you for that more than you'll ever know. I love you guys so much, and more importantly, I'm so happy that this wedding is finally happening. So someone once said, because I'm so wise and single, someone once said, don't marry someone that you can live with, marry someone you can't live without. And for K and J, I mean, you found it, and I love you. Raise your glasses. Let's go. Congrats.
I vow to love you,
I vow to love you,
to be your partner in all things,
to build a home with you and fill it with family,
to support you in your goals,
to be your biggest fan,
to stand up for you,
to take deep breaths and be kind,
to be present,
to be patient,
to let you always be you and to love you for it,
to let you always be you and love you for it, no matter what,
to share with you,
to let you help me,
to put you first,
to always understand that you have 10,000 friends and a million hobbies, and that is part of loving you.
to appreciate you, always and everything you do for our family, and to try not to be Tornado Jason if I can help it.
To let the pups out every morning,
And I'll let him out before bed.
to travel the world with you and always try new things,
To understand when you don't want to go hang gliding because you're afraid.
to choose you every day,
To never give up on you, ever.
to never ever give up,
To work every day to be the man that you absolutely deserve.
to work every day to be the woman you deserve.
Tell you without reservation that no words now ring more true in my mind. Happy wife, happy life. I love you both, and everybody please raise your glasses to Jason and Katie.